So what's up, y'all? It's Takame Love Anime back with another video. So this is my first edition on this channel, which I'm very excited for. It's gonna be my April reading manga log. I do not know if I said that right, but we just gonna go with that. The title should be a lot better than the way I said it. So I don't have a lot here to just, of course, because you can see that what I've mainly been indulging myself in has been Berserk, the deluxe edition. So these are like, if you don't know, I'll tell you a little bit about those. So each one has 3 volumes inside of it, and I have 8 here. And each one has 3 volumes inside of it. So you do get, for your money's worth, you do get a lot of material that is in each side of the deluxe editions, which for a fair price, in my opinion, I think they look very good on the shelf. When I do get a space and I can display them on the shelf, they're gonna look amazing. So that's the reason why I went with these. But the smaller deluxe, the smaller ones are fine as well. I'll just throw this in there as well. I have 9 still wrapped up. I haven't got to reading that yet. I basically can open it now and read it. I've finished every one that you see in this video. But what I can say a little bit about this series Berserk, a lot of people we know a lot of people know about Berserk. People just want to hear people's thoughts on it, so I'll just give you my thoughts. If you haven't read it, but I'm just gonna go on about that. So when it comes to Berserk, I really I want to start off with the drawing. So as I'm talking here, I'm gonna have a little shot pan away, and I'll show you some of the artwork and parts that I think I can show, but I'm just gonna go on as I talk about it. So when about the Berserk, so I just love that the indulge feeling in the way that the story is told in the manner of, like, we know Guts, but how it's just kind of a roller coaster in a way, and it's a roller coaster that isn't one of those roller coasters that you can really anticipate and that you really will like, which is really terrible in my eyes. Because I think as humans, I think that's what brings the element of the story for me, is that knowing that you're reading something and then you're going on the journey of the author Kentaro, well, in Guts, in this manner as well, and knowing that you have no control of what's going on, and even the person that's inside has no control of what's going on. So you and that person are living out the same exact issues and things that are going on in that time at the same time. So it's as he's facing and tackling new challenges, you are too, which is like amazing part, which makes Berserk, of course, but it's heart wrenching in many ways. So I mean, from 1 to 8, there was nothing dull about it in my point. Everybody knows about the famous Golden Age arc. We know about that. The if you could see my face right now, I get a little emotional, because that stuff is just it's really crazy how things come full circle with the characters and all kind of other stuff. But all that mixed in is just but like I'm saying, I really enjoyed reading 1 through 8. From the beginning, first page to page 8, you've come across characters that you think wouldn't have a major role in the story, but they do, and they really grow on you in a way. I'll just say that this is a series that I want to say might not be for everybody, even though everybody it's a well-known series. It might not be a series that I would recommend to somebody that hasn't read manga before. I would try to start them off with something else. I mean, you could also show this to them, but I think this is for kind of the older side of manga, for those people. I don't think younger kids, unless they are have consent, or they are we'll say on the mature side, can read stuff like this and really process it and understand it and accept it for what it is. But I stopped reading this only for one reason. I was reading too fast. I was reading too fast. So the fact that I was reading too fast, I was reading faster than they were producing the deluxe edition. So I stopped. So 10 is out. I think 11 will be out pretty soon. I think I might be wrong. 11 might have a little ways away. So I'm just gonna get back to 9 and 10, and then those will be in the next reading log. I have another right here, so we're gonna just talk about this a little bit. So I'm gonna set that right there. So another a series that you can see. For me, I'm not one of those people that are gonna just sit here and lie to you. The bookmark is very much at the beginning. I've read 2 chapters of another. I want to just add it in here because I haven't made a video in a while, so I thought it would make for a good content so you can see what I'm reading right now. I'll probably make community posts and stuff around if you come across the channel like it, and you'll see what I'm reading right now, and tell me if you have read another. Let me know down below. Have you liked it? So right now it's really early on in a weird way edgy without showing a lot, if that makes sense. So weird little nuances and little things that make you think in a certain way, like left foot before right foot when you're walking in the building, when you see, I forgot what it was. I'll show pages of this too, to the part that I'm at, which is like, yo, like what? But it is kind of crazy, and I'm definitely gonna read a little bit more of this tonight and continue with that because I've been interested in another. I want to see how the manga version holds up against the anime version, and if they have any differences. That's my one thing that I do like that I can add for a quick second, is that I love when manga and anime adaptations of each other have different little things inside of them for each type of person, because there is some people that do both, that read and watch. I am one of those people, but there is some people that just read, and there is just some people just watch. So both of those sides get a little bit of something spectacular, which is amazing. But that is just a brief little summary about this. I can flip to the back for you and kind of stuff like that, which you might not be able to see. I'll take a picture and put a screenshot on the thing, but I'll read it to you for just a quick second. So it says, in the spring of 1998, Koichi Sakakibara, I always get this name messed up, Koichi Sakakibara, I hope I said that right. Koichi Sakakibara transferred into third year class 3 at Yomiyama North Middle School. But little does he know, his new class has a horrible secret. When he takes his seat in class for the first day of school, Koichi is unsettled by his fearful classmates. Despite this atmosphere and its warnings from fellow students, Koichi is drawn to this beautiful, distant Mai Misaki, another classmate. But the closer he gets to her, the more mysterious she and their class become. And when a fellow student dies a disturbing death, the first of a long chain of deaths, Koichi seeks to learn the truth behind the curse of the third year class 3. But can he get answers before the curse kills him? Which it's like, that's like, huh? that's kind of like, okay. But that's another, so and then the last thing, we go from something too dark genres to something a little wholesome, so it's different. So our teachers are dating. So this was just something I just picked up a little while ago with my friends, and they just grabbed it. There we go. I don't know about this has some scenes in it, but we're just gonna say that. I'm gonna show some pages, hopefully. So this was something that was really wholesome. I don't really read a lot of wholesome manga, not all the time. But this was my first little taste of wholesome romance manga in a way. I liked it. I really liked it. It's just really, like the title says, our teachers are they two teachers that have love for each other, that there's for teachers that are in the school that just go and kind of have this little secret until it kind of gets out. It's an all girls school. Teachers love each other. She's a PE teacher and she's a history teacher. So if I am sure, I'm pretty sure she's a history teacher, history or math teacher, one of those two. Haven't read that in a little while. Really wholesome read. Not much you could really say about the. Not much on the back. The only thing that makes me a little bit upset when it comes to stuff like this is that the fact that number 3 is out of stock and the people that are charging for number 3 are charging $35-$40. Looking at this series, this is not something that you would see people typically to read. So why are people charging $35-$40? This is one of the gripes and one of the things that are kind of just like, as a community, why can't we just let people read what they want to read without trying to upsell somebody when a book is, I'm pretty sure, $12.99, and I'm not paying $40 for this series. Not saying that the series is anything wrong with that, but I'm not paying $40 for one book. Come on, yo. Like, that's not cool. But other than that, a little series is okay. I liked it. Probably not gonna be for everybody if I'm being completely honest, but not every series is. So, that was my little manga log. Oh shoot, let me get that in the frame. So that was my little manga log. Nothing crazy. Reading Berserk. I spent most of that month reading Berserk. I want to add this as well. I'm sorry for the lack of videos in general on this channel outside of manga. I'm gonna just get back to my videos. I did have surgery, that as well as I was working on a manga haul video. It was one of the biggest ones that were going to be on my channel. Those do well. That video was really probably going to help this channel a lot, and it didn't. Because the video got corrupted. So if you see this and you are interested in seeing what else lately I've had for manga hauls, drop it down below if you got to this point, and just let me know if you like, hey, like I would to comment. I would love to see what other books you read and what other you picked up, because I would love to show y'all. I just want to make more videos on this channel and interact with this community, because I really am an avid reader and I love anything anime and manga. I love it all. Also, I had this in for a little bonus thing as well. Not to stretch this video out too long, but I also have some digital reads. I read My Hero, of course, Undead Unluck, Jujutsu Kaisen, Kaji number 8, those 4, and then I kind of just dibble and dabble between other ones a little bit more. I've started reading Dr. Stone since that ended, so I think I'll get over to that. But those are just a little bit of the ones that I read digitally. These are just the physical ones that I've had. Like I've said, I spent most of my time physically with Berserk, so I wanted to just, when I was reading Berserk, only Berserk, I wanted to just be fully infledged and indulged in Berserk and nothing else. And that was really worth it. One of the tips I would advise anybody, if you're going to read Berserk, if you do read multiple series, finish those other series and then just read Berserk, because it's a series that you each one builds off of each other, so it recaps itself, but you get more of that feeling and more enjoyment when you're just reading that one series. But I'm going to end it on that note. This has been a sweet time being able to talk to y'all, and hopefully I entertained y'all and I've got you interested in deluxe editions. If you didn't know they had deluxe editions, same thing with Our Teachers Are Dating and another. Like I said, if you have read another and finished it, let me know how you liked it down below. But that is going to be all for this video, and I appreciate y'all time. Peace. Thank y'all.